Meeting in the Skies, brought to you by Skies Hotel and Shiaya Tourists.
Meeting in the Skies. Meeting in the Skies.
Is it just me, or it's very easy to get into high-level offices in this town?
It's just you. It's just you, yeah.
No, I'm gracious. It's
Like
easy.
you don't, yeah, like.
But see,
I
he
think
has
it's
old man
easy.
privilege.
Yeah, old man
Old man
privilege.
Thank
And
you
now,
very
like
much.
now, I'm going to get like connection privilege.
That's why you guys take selfies.
Yeah.
It's validation.
It's
I was at
evidence.
the club.
Because
I was near a swimming pool. They can't tell anybody anything and get believed.
we don't always take selfies for validation, but there's so much doubt among Ugandans.
Why?
Ugandans of a certain level, because I don't have any doubt.
Yeah, you don't have any doubt. Now that's the
Old man
oldest
privilege.
privilege. Yeah. Now, like personally, if I go and tell someone, oh yeah, we were at Mutebire's house, and you know we didn't take selfies there, they wouldn't believe unless they are so sure, like, okay, with her kind of work, maybe she was there. So imagine another person who is not doing any kind of work of that sort coming and telling you like, yeah, I was staying at Mutebire's house. No one
Wait,
would
did you
believe
visit or you
them.
were staying there?
We were staying there.
I was staying there.
We were doing a bit of consulting for their new, well, it's not new, but a hotel on their island, Lake Banyoni, Eco Resort.
Oh.
Even me, I blow my own mind where I am sometimes, you know? I think
Yeah.
because in Canada, it's supposed to be more of an egalitarian society, and yet to get into those kinds of places is very
It's
difficult.
much more difficult.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's much more systemized. You have to have a good reason to be there. Whereas
Yeah.
here, you can come in and say, hey, I have an idea, and they're actually going to listen to you for a few minutes
Yeah.
anyway.
And that's why they say white privilege, because for many ordinary Ugandans, they don't know that you can just walk up and say hello. I want
Because
to
there are
do
like
this.
systems built to like prevent it
Yeah.
from happening.
Are there systems
Yeah,
in Uganda?
it's like
Yes.
now if
You
you
wouldn't
wanted
know.
to, if you wanted to go to like a ministry or whatever, and then like you get there and they tell you, to see this person you have to go through this, make an appointment, do this. Like they are like systems preventing you from
I'll give you an
getting
example.
it.
So the
That's
blood
why
bank.
it's so common now to go through like relatives, friends, which is like not.
That's breaking the system.
Yeah,
If you didn't have a relative or
it's
a
like the
contact, you're
system
not getting
forces
anywhere.
people
That's
to.
the system.
I
I
was at the
think.
blood bank last week, were mobilizing people to donate O minus. Then this group of women walks up. It was a Sunday. They walk up with their cooler and they walk slowly and they get to where we're standing at the car and they stop and greet us very politely. See what and say, and then they say, we've come to ask for some blood. And we say, don't ask people in the parking lot. Just go inside. Talk to the people there. And you could see these women were ready to like, we'll do anything. No, just go right in, do what you need to do. And okay, they were a bit unsure, like, are these guys trying to trap us? But they walked in, waiting for us to call them back and say, no, we're joking. They went in, processed the blood they needed, and went.
See, I wonder to what extent this is a privilege issue and to what extent it's a mindset issue.
It's a mindset issue. But you
It's-
see what
it's
happens
both.
is you break through the mindset because you have the privilege of knowing how it's supposed to work.
Yeah. You see like how I approached you and actually asked, Anne, I want to learn this. Can you help me with this? Blah, blah, blah. There are so many people who probably want to do the same but are thinking, oh my God, how do I start?
do I get to talk to
Yeah,
this
how do I? But then there are people like who are bold and will approach anyone or talk to anyone. But then there is limitations, either with the mind or with the system.
Also, the value of what they're bringing, right? Because
Yeah.
some people, they'll send me a WhatsApp. They have the balls to contact me. I don't know where they got my number, some WhatsApp group. They send me a WhatsApp, hi.
Yeah.
And that's it, you know? And I don't want to bother with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but you see, that's what we're talking about. That person believes this is the system. The system is hi. If you don't say hi back, man, she didn't even say hi, so how am I going to
She's not
start?
a
You
nice
see, eh?
person.
Whereas if you're a pushy guy, look, my privilege is not because of old man privilege, no, it's because of my journalistic background. I'm bringing another experiences, but as a journalist, I want this story. I'm most likely going to get information from this point. I go for it.
Yeah.
I used to call State House. They would say, yes, hello, I need to speak to the person in charge of this, that, and the other. And they've always been courteous and professional. What's your name? My name is da da da. I'm working this and I need this. Hold on, because the guy who was answering the phone is just answering the phone. He knows he's not an askari at the gate who's saying, who told you to come here?
Yeah.
So you get directed to different officers, and then you know how to speak to different people to get where you need to be. And that's how I always used to get my stories. That's how I learned how to open doors. Didn't matter whatever happened, I'd open doors because I know what to say, how to say it, when to call. I once called, in the early days of URA, there was a Commissioner General called Labisia. Passed away, he was a Ghanaian guy. And we couldn't get some information. There was a story that just wasn't breaking through. And I decided, you know what, I'm doing something. And I think, but let me try. Dial the number. Secretary answers. I say, hello. Yeah, I need to speak to Labisia now. And the lady says, sorry, who's calling? Madam, please, don't waste time with this. Just put me through to him. We'll discuss that later. And says, excuse me, sir. You need to tell me who's calling before I put you through.
Yeah.
And I'd made my voice gruff. I was a young kid at the time. Made my voice gruff. And I started raising my voice. Madam, are you trying to waste my time? Do you know what it's costing me to call you?
Yeah.
Do you know? And she says, I don't know that, sir, but I am his secretary. And it's unprofessional for me to put you through to him when I don't even know what your name is. It's very calm, very composed, very collected. And at that point in time, I remembered, this is what my mother does. This is what my mother trains people to do. My mother is she's been training administrative staff, personal secretaries for the longest time. And that's how she is. Said, I'm not going to get through this chick like this. So I pulled back and said, please give me 5 minutes, I'll call you back. And then I knew if I call back in 5 minutes, this chick's probably annoyed with me. Gave it maybe 20, and then I called back. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon, how are you? My name is Simon Kairu. I work with New Vision, and I've been looking for Mr. Sao. I was told he wanted to speak with me. However, I'm not very sure if he's the one who called. Would you please check with him, find out whether he wants to speak with me or not? Okay, give me a few minutes. Have you called here before? No, I don't think I have. I didn't say no, I haven't. Yeah. No, I don't think I have. Believe it or not, I spoke with a guy, got my story. Now, approach 1 failed. No, first, approach 1, 2, 3 had already failed. This approach of brash was not going to work. And I realized this is how I need to approach it. And that's just working out, this is the system. So a person who sends you a message saying, hi, then get a response, they need to stop and think, now what do I need to do? Hi, Anne, my name is Simon, and I was recommended by someone from State House.
Yeah.
You're going to be looking for them now. And that's how it works. Yeah.
It's true. When I first came back in 2014, I came to see you. Actually, I reached out to a lot of people through LinkedIn, looking for people in the media because I knew that I needed that network. At least I had that the year in Uganda from before. I knew this is a personal kind of thing, right? So then I went to Simon. I said, who do I talk to about features at New Vision? Who do I talk to about this or that? He gave me a bunch of names. So I went looking for them. And I said, Simon Kahero gave me your contact. And I need to talk to you about this particular thing. And they got back to me.
Yeah. That's knowing how the system. It wasn't because this is un-white-haired, Muzungu privilege. No. You just approached it right. The other part recommended the same way because, look, recommendations are recommendations. All I'm saying is, go and see so-and-so. Tell them I'm not who told you because I'm not who was told you. The rest is up to you. I know someone who went and took a pile of rubbish articles. Simon said, you're going to publish my articles. They're here. And an editor called me and said, Chief, this is the quality of people you're sending us now. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Did that person bring your articles edited by me? No. Written by me? No. What's the problem? How many people do I send you? It's your job to edit. It's my job to point them in your direction. Simple. And that guy, of course, never got published. Of course, he came back to me saying, listen, you haven't published my article. I said, yeah, so what do you want me to do now?
Hey guys, why don't we meet in the skies? Meeting in the skies.
Where's your helmet?
I have no helmet.
That
I use
brain
safe
is
Boda.
valuable.
I use safe Boda.
So do you use
So
their
they give you a
helmets?
helmet.
Yeah, I use the
Okay,
helmet.
that's fine.
Always.
I was about to tell you how stupid it is.
No, I use safe Boda.
I had one experience where I got in a Boda accident without a helmet right outside of New Vision. And I was leaving and then a car, bam, into the Boda and my head hit the ground. And in that moment, I was like, oh my God, I hope this isn't the end. Why am I not wearing a helmet?
But your head actually hit the ground.
Yeah. And then luckily I was okay. And then all these people pour out of New Vision. Whitehead, are you dead? They're kind of hoping I am, right? Because it's a better story.
Everybody's a comedian. Whitehead, are you dead? That's how raps begin.
The day after that, I got my first helmet.
You learned your lesson.
But now
I've been using safe Boda a lot. I'm very scared of the recklessness of the
Yes, you're supposed to be. It's Kampala drivers. Yes. Not just the
It's
Boda
very
riders. The
close.
problem is the drivers.
It's like no one is following the rules anymore.
But yeah, we're
Yeah.
inconsiderate to a T.
Yeah, I've recently. Okay, I was talking to Bazania about this today. How Kampala has like many lives. There's many different Kampalas,
Yes.
and one of the things that can mess with your mind the most is when you move between all of these different Kampalas within one day. You know, you start off, you're talking to your house manager, let's say, and and it's this basic. Can we put together a few words in English and talk about something simple? And then next thing you're with Patrick Bidature and Governor Mutubira and all these important VIPs and all of this coffee and pastries are flowing and whatever, and then the next minute you're in the bar with the socialites of the day or
Yeah.
whatever, and then you go back to your house manager at the end of the day, and if you happen to mention some of the people you've been with, she gets so excited and she says,
If she believes you.
and so you'll have, for example, hey, my house manager and I, we have trust,
Yeah.
But what will happen is you'll be in the car with some VIP and they'll be saying, this car, it's in poor condition. I really need to figure out how I'm going to sort it out, blah, blah, blah. Then on the outside, someone's saying, wow, have you seen that one? He's a big man. He's got this very expensive car, So everything is like from a different perspective.
Yeah.
And my God, by the end of the day, you just think, who am I and where am I and what's going on?
You're spinning around.
Yeah.
But my best bit of Kampala is the 2 degrees of separation. And I tell all visitors that 2 degrees of separation. It doesn't matter who you are. The moment you meet one person, you need only one other person before you get to a third. And it does not matter who you are. You know the story of 6 degrees of separation? Everybody is separated from everybody else by 6 degrees. So let's say any name, a person that we don't interact with every day.
Any name?
Any name. Politician, musician, don't say Bobby Wine, anyone.
Eddie Kenzo.
That has been this week's episode. Thanks to the Skies Hotel Naguru. For more interesting Kabozi, please tune in to Meeting in the Skies next week. See you then.